Well, last time I showed views out this window, I was broken down on the side of the road 3 hours away from Mount Rushmore in a small little town called Kennebec, South Dakota. Today's adventure on this cold and snowy day, can't believe the snow is already here. We are back in Sioux Falls to pick up my vehicle, which is what I just did, and now we're going to find an adventure that's going to be much warmer and sunnier than what we are looking at right now. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Today's adventure brings us to the Butterfly House and Aquarium. It's the largest butterfly house in the state of South Dakota, and in there, it's going to be 80 degrees and sunny, and not windy and snowy and cold like it is right now. So, welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. This should be fun, you guys. So come on with me, let's go see what there is to see. Even their company van looks tropical. Look at that. Big difference between what that van looks like and what the skies look like. That is for sure. And here's a look at the building itself, the Butterfly House and Aquarium. And I really like the architecture and all the small touches, even down to the butterfly shape they have in the grass. And before we even get into the building, we are greeted by this beautiful art piece of a butterfly. And it's mounted with a little sign that says, "May the wings of the butterfly kiss the sun and find your shoulder to light on." That, my friends, is an Irish blessing. So there's where we came in, and in this place you enter and exit through the gift shop. We'll get to that in a little bit. And then as we walk into the actual displays, they've got all sorts of little exhibits in here. The stages of caterpillars becoming a butterfly. All very colorful and cool. And even the moon jellyfish life cycle. Oh, look at that. Those are little seahorses. I love seahorses. Wow. Look at those little guys moving around. They just look like magical, mythical little creatures to me. One of my favorite animals of the sea. And look at this. I thought this was just a plaything for the kids, but it's not. This is an actual colossal discovery found in Pierre, South Dakota, back in 1895. And this is an archelon. That is the Greek name for ruler turtle. And this guy's name is Archie. Wow. I've never seen anything like this before, but it's an actual real turtle that you would have found 66 to 85 million years ago. Unbelievable. And here we have a little aquarium with an eastern painted turtle. And there he is, coming right up to the camera to pose, just for you guys. Look at that. Hello there, little fella. This little exhibit looks pretty interesting. And we have a staff member. What is your name? Nilda. Nilda? Nice to meet you. And what do we have over here?
Over there we have leather starfish. And in this case we have bat starfish, brochure starfish, and white spotted starfish. Over here we have purple and green sea urchins. And then over here we have abalone snails and sea cucumbers.
So what are these here?
Up here are sea urchins.
What are those? Say that again?
Sea urchins.
Oh, sea urchins right here. Okay. Wow. And then all sorts of different kinds of starfish. Wow. And we can pet the starfish?
Yep. Just use a one finger touch. You can touch anything in these boxes.
Oh, look at this little guy. So we can actually pet a starfish today. Look at that. Oh, I've never touched a starfish before. Very prickly little guy. Let's compare that to one of these guys over here. Not quite as prickly, but still really rough skin texture for all of them. This is really cool. And then these little fluffy things are sea urchins. I guess I didn't know what a sea urchin really was. I've heard the name before, but it's just, oh, that's like touching a cactus. Wow. This is really cool. Well, thank you so much for your help today. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have stingrays. Look at those going by. If one gets up high enough, we can even touch one of those as well.
Touch it?
They are super cool. Yeah.
Look at this guy. Let's see if we can get one to come up here high enough.
South Dakota and Butterfly House of this.
We can touch this one. Oh, no, didn't quite. Here comes one we'll be able to touch. Look at this guy. Oh, very slimy. Here comes one. Came right up to me. Wow, they're all coming up to me now. Look at that. I'm like the stingray whisperer. Look at all these. They are really slimy, I'll tell you that, if you've never touched one before. And then, of course, no aquarium would be complete without a whole tank of jellyfish swimming around. I love these things. They are like the lava lamp of the ocean. Absolutely beautiful. Very mesmerizing to look at. And here's a tank that displays some Caribbean coral reef. Coral reef looks just like stones or something, but even though they are hard on the outside like that, a lot of them, they are actually still living creatures. And they have all sorts of different kinds of fish swimming around. Absolutely beautiful. And here's a display of Indo-Pacific coral reef. And look at these fish. Wow. Look at this one. He's got like a horn coming out of his head there. Wow. Watching stuff like this almost makes me forget that it's snowing outside. This shot right here reminds me a little bit of my screensaver from back in the early 2000s. And here's the entrance to the Butterfly House. Let's see what we're in for here. Look at that. Holy cow, look at how huge this place is. I've been to one other butterfly house in Ames, Iowa, and this is significantly bigger. Wow, and they're flying all over the place.
This guy here is called the small postman, the Julia.
Wow, Julia.
The one fluttering its wings there is called a clipper. That one comes from the Philippines. The one with the one big circle on the outside is called an owl butterfly.
Oh, it does look like an owl.
That's its defense mechanism. That's a swallowtail over here. Yellow and black.
Swallowtail?
It's called a thoas swallowtail. A guy right here with 7 circles on the outside is called a common blue Morpho. If you opened up his wings, it would look like it's blue on the inside, but it's actually not blue. It's yellow and green scales that are so close together, your eyes perceive it as blue.
Oh my gosh.
Fluttering
on
your flower
guy?
right there, that is I believe that one is a helicon.
A helicon. Look at that. Coming right up to my flower, and I've got another one too. This is awesome. Butterflies are attracted to the nectar that they spray on these flowers for you. You pay a few dollars extra and they'll do that. And then butterflies will come right up to you and give you awesome, amazing shots like this. Look at that.
On the outside.
I've got 2 of them.
There's another blue one with the wings closed over here. 7 circles.
Unreal. Look at that. Look at that beautiful guy. How awesome is this? What a way to spend a Saturday. And here comes another one. And another one. This is unreal. And just take a look at this place. They've got water features. And look, butterflies just keep coming right up to me. 2 more. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. They've even got fish in the little pond here. You can catch the butterflies flying around everywhere. What a cool enclosure. And then different water features down there. They're just all over the place in here. Absolutely beautiful. They've got this little bridge that we can cross that winds around over to the gazebo over there. But take a look at this amazing waterfall feature. I drove for 4 hours this morning to get here. Left the door at 5:30 in the morning. And I had no idea that 4 hours later, 5 hours later, I'd be looking at this beautiful waterfall and all these butterflies. I'm going to be in for a rude awakening when I walk outside in the snow, but for now, this is awesome. And they've got some nectar set up for these butterflies. Look at that. They're just having a little feast over here today. The other thing too, you always have to watch the ground in these places. You never know if there's one just hanging out on the ground. Look at that little guy. Beautiful. And if you want, you can come over to the gazebo and take a seat on this bench and just watch the beautiful views and then see if you can get a butterfly to come up on your little flower. I don't know, I've had a few of them on my flower already, so I think it's probably pretty much out of nectar. But we'll see. Sometimes you can get lucky and one will land right on there. Well, this is definitely not the spot to attract the butterflies. But let's see if we can get one. Whoa, look at that. Maybe it is the spot. Just when I was giving up hope. Look at that beautiful one. Just stop by to say hi. That was amazing. Here's a look at the gift shop where they've got all sorts of memorabilia like the Butterfly House t-shirts, sea turtles, happy little stingrays, all the kind of stuff that we saw here today. Look at all these stuffed plush toys. And I think this one, this fish guy, might be my favorite one in here. Here's a cute one for the little kids, a tropical fishing game. It's magnetic for kids 3+. They have a little fishing pole here, which catches all these colorful little fish. Well done, whoever came up with that idea. Well done. And look at this, they even have tiny little colorful butterfly kites. These are just small little butterflies and small little rope. That is very cute. On a windy day like this, they would work very well. They even have a collection of butterfly coffee mugs. And look at this, fish artwork. I really like that one. They even have these glass butterfly ornaments, Christmas ornaments, and if you need some plates, they've got you covered here as well. Those are very cool. Well, as you guys know, I always like to end these adventures on a water feature. And this is one of the better ones we've seen in a while. Look at that. I'd have to say this has been another successful adventure here today in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at the very largest butterfly house and aquarium that they have in the whole state. And this has been well worth the trip out here. We got some butterflies landing on my flower here. Maybe we can capture another one before we go. We got to pet some stingrays and some starfish. It has just been a blast out here. And if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. And here we are, back to reality. It is snowing like crazy, and it's starting to stick to the ground. Now I just gotta drive home in this. Should be real